Products featured in today's video were provided by Chicken Fried Toys for the purposes of this review. Hey guys, I am Pixel Dan, and today I'm going to be taking a look at a few figures from the Dime Novel Legends line from the folks over at Chicken Fried Toys. Now, if you are completely unfamiliar with these, this is an indie toy company, essentially, that did a Kickstarter to launch this brand new line of 3 3/4 inch action figures based on the Old West theme. So giving us some cool cowboy action figures from the Old West time, something that we really haven't had in action figure form anywhere in like the mainstream market. So that is why this is absolutely a perfect thing for the folks over at Chicken Fried Toys to bring into reality. So on this video, I've got the Ranch Hand, the Territories Lawman, the Trail Boss, and the Marshal here to take a look at. And you can see the awesome card backs that we've got the figures on, the nice blister cards there. Has a very retro feel to it. There's no punch at the top, so these aren't hanging on store shelves actually, but it is like a normal blister card glued on there. And then when you flip it over to the back side, you've got a little bit of a cross sell showing you some of the other figures that they released in the line. There's actually a lot more than this. You can see some of the Kickstarter exclusives that they did, and we do have some information on the figures themselves. So very cool looking packages. I love these old-timey portraits that they're doing here on the sides. I think that's a lot of fun, but I am very anxious to get these out of the box to take a look at them and check out the 3 3/4 inch Dime Novel Legends action figures. So let's jump right into it. All right, guys, so I've got my Dime Novel Legends figure opened up and outside of the packaging. I'm going to start with the scale real quick. Let me bring in the tape measure here to show you guys that the figures do stand right there at the 4-inch mark. The cowboy hats make them a little bit taller than that, but they are right there basically at 4 inches tall. Now, you might notice something here, right? You probably see something a little strange. Unfortunately, my Ranch Hand lost his ranch hand. Yeah, right out of the package, I was kind of messing with the figures. I was bending them around. I was articulating them. His elbow snapped off right at the peg. It's unfortunate. It seemed like his articulation was fused, and I just tried to simply move the elbow and the peg totally snapped apart. So that is unfortunate. It is something that I would definitely warn you to watch out for with these figures before you start just going in there and bending the articulation. Maybe make sure the joints aren't stuck. It's definitely something to watch out for. With that being said, I don't feel like any of these other figures feel like they're gonna break. Like, I haven't had any other issues with the articulation and bending them around or anything like that. So maybe that was just a simple mistake on that particular figure. Let me go and show you guys real quick what we've got going on with the articulation on these figures here. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my Territory Lawman here. So they do have the joints at the necks, which allow the heads to look left and right, as well as slightly move up and down. They've got the hinge-like joints at the shoulders, so the arms can go outwards. You can see it's very tight articulation there. The elbows do bend. Again, it snaps kind of into place, so it's pretty tight articulation. They also swivel there at the elbow, so you can kind of bend the elbow there as well, and then you can swivel those wrists. Underneath the jacket there, you can see the jackets kind of open up. They do have like this ball joint there at the waist, so the waist can roll all the way around. It can turn left and right. You got the ball-like hinges there at the thighs, so legs can go forwards and backwards. They can spread outwards. You got really nice double joints at the knees, which feel nice and tight. Kind of have that ratchet in there too, which is really good. And then the ankles, obviously they're a bit hindered by the boots, the spurs, the cuffs of the pants, but they do still kind of swivel side to side and slightly move up and down. Now they come with these included figure stands. Every single figure has got it. You can see there's 3 pegs on there. That definitely does help to keep them standing. So all in all, I'd say the articulation functions really well. I don't seem to have any issues with it. The only time I had a problem was with our poor Ranch Hand over there that lost his hand. It is definitely unfortunate with that figure. So let's go ahead and take a look at the overall sculpts and details on these guys. Let's start with this guy right here, which is the Marshal. Incredibly cool looking. I love the handlebar mustache. You can see all of these guys do come with removable hats, which is perfect. They are a bit flexible there, but they fit over the head very nicely. Definitely help to complete the look. You'll notice there, like I showed you how you can unfasten the vest. All of them do kind of have those vests that unfasten the same way. They've got the 2 pegs there. So he's got kind of like this longer coat with the vest attached to it underneath with the black pants. You can see they all have holsters at their sides. So we've got like the revolvers, the pistols right there that can go in the holsters. And we've also got the longer rifles there that can be held in their hands as well. The figures do have trigger fingers, so you can hold the guns in the trigger fingers there. So that way, whichever one of the guns you want to use, they actually can get some really nice grips on there. You're just going to find the right way to put the finger through the holster and the trigger there on the guns, which is really, really nice. So very cool. I actually love kind of the options with these guys with the various guns. It does seem like most of them all do come with at least a pistol and a rifle. We got 2 pistols with our territory lawman, and he's even got 2 holsters there, which is very cool. Here we got to put his hat back on. So something else I want to talk about here, specifically with the marshal and the territory lawman. Both of these guys come with badges, and these are tiny, tiny little things. So hopefully you can see them there. I just dropped the one. Tiny little badges. I cannot figure out where these go. Like, I don't know how to make them stick. Now, the back of the package shows them stuck to the coats of the figures, but they don't have pegs or anything like that. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to, like, glue it on there or what. Now, I know that there's some level of customization with these figures. So maybe it is one of those things where it's left off for customization reasons in case you want to actually attach the badges to the vests. I don't know how those are supposed to go. So if you collect this line and you know, please feel free to let me know down in the comments how the badges are actually supposed to attach. So, of course, we got the trail boss here as well. He's got the full beard. I do love the overall look of the figures. I think the paint looks really nice. They do feel really solid. They're great looking Wild West figures. Unfortunately, it is just a shame that I've got the one broken limb over here with this guy. So also, you know, like Boss Fight Studio, which is another independent company that does 3 3/4 inch figures, they recently just came out with horses, which is awesome because you can match up horses with some of your figures here as well. So definitely something to keep in mind. And there is a wide array of different characters available in the Dime Novel Legends lineup. So definitely something worth checking out if you are into the whole Wild West motif and something that you're interested in collecting in action figure form. I'll definitely put a link in the video description if you guys want to check out Chicken Fried Toys and the Dime Novel Legends lineup. Very special thanks to the folks over at Chicken Fried Toys for sending these along so we can get a good look at them outside of the packaging. Happy hunting, my friends. Guys, thank you so very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, my friends.